Testing 1 2 1 2. I think. Let's see. Hello. 1 2 1 2. Testing the microphone. Hello 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Yes, thanks for joining. Everybody where they join, I did salute everybody. As when they join, I did see one of a screen here from my monitor. Make una share as when they join. It don't be quite a while. There's a lot to discuss about today, so make una share as when they join the broadcast. Make I take my phone. I see a lot of things happening. Let's test my sound quality. All right. Hello. Okay, perfect. Yep, hello. Yes, Ambazonians them. I want to thank everybody for coming on board today. I want to thank especially those with the be of the Ambazonia Defense Forces and them where they send my special salute to Wuna. The Ambazonia Defense Forces don't achieve a lot within the last year 2020. And thanks to the supporters of all the Ambazonia Defense Forces where they across the globe, but they don't make things them happen to our favor. So as I start today, I just begin the broadcast. Make everybody where they have a comment section when I push the share button. All when I need for do, for punch the share button. I know some of when are fans of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, some of them don't complain why the revolution don't take a very slow turn, why it be say we need to give people them the right independence at the right time. So all that I go explain them today. I go talk about the balance of threat, why balance of power, balance of threat be important at this particular point of the Ambazonia revolution. I go also talk a lot about the kidnappings where they go on right now for instance Ambazonia. I go talk a lot about the games where La République du Cameroon don't play them and in the work. So Ambazonians, on this particular beautiful Sunday, as we start this particular beautiful edition of Rebel TV, I want to inform all wuna say Rebel TV it don't come back. I be take out some time last year for sort out some issues where it come very victorious to my favor and it come very bad to the people where they want to fight against Tapang Ivo Tanku. I will take that time off for focus on other businesses. And Ambazonians, I want to tell you this. If you deal with Tapang Ivo Tanku, you're on the winning side. I don't know whether sometime now because I do a win where they make people that jealous me, Tapang Ivo Tanku, or now because say they nothing reach my caliber and my nature where they make people them they feel like say I be a threat to them. But I want to thank God Almighty for always making victories and all victories in my name. Ambazonians, I want to let you know this before I start this particular broadcast. I get two phones them, so make una bear with me on this. I want to make una understand one thing before I start this particular broadcast. Some people they go take the word Ambazonia for a terrorist group or for a violent group or for a group where they advocate for violence. That particular statement, it don't come up at several levels in court in the United States of America and probably elsewhere in London. I want to make this clear. The right to self-determination, people where they wake up for take up arms for defend themselves, it be inalienable. That means say it be a right for you for defend yourself. It don't mean say you be a violent person. If so, then the whole of United States they go characterize them as violent people because they own gun shops, they own guns, but yet they are defending themselves against any threat, including that of the government. Some people then, when they shit down for outside, when I go feel say Ambazonia, because you shit down for inside America, you get citizenship for America. You the chop Gary and arrow for America. America, they benefit from their stimulus checks. You feel say everybody one day like you where they want to remain for America. People they come out with their placenta there for inside Ambazonia. They fight for their country. They advocate for change, political changes back home in their country. And you call them, you get the guts for right to courts telling them that they are a violent people, advocating for a violent country, advocating for violent things, advocating for the killing of people, that they are as violent as the name known as Ambazonia. You must be stupid and ludicrous in the head. Make this clear. I want to thank all the judges for America, all the courts system for America, especially for recognizing, say, Ambazonia, now a country, and that country, the people who they fight for Ambazonia, not be violent people. Make this warning go to whom it may concern. Even the people, the way they did for inside America, they get picking them. They advocate for their Ambazonia inside this America. They are picking the way Ambazonian national flag. They wear Ambazonian national anthem. They sing Ambazonian national anthem. They train their Pekin in the mood of being an Ambazonian. It's not a violent name. It's not a violent country. I speak this statement to whom it may concern. Some people, they may go directly touch them. They know exactly what they try to explain. And I will go further to explain more. But I want to tell you, say, if your argument about Ambazonia being violent and the people advocating for Ambazonia is violent, then perhaps the court system should have marked your case as right and those people defending themselves as wrong. Make I repeat. If you think, say, you want to pull the strings of Ambazonia against those standing for Ambazonia, against those sacrificing their family lives to fight for their country back home because they are stateless citizens, they don't have a country. My brother, whatever you are fighting for, you will lose it, and you have lost it. And I hope your example translates to others who are supporting you, pushing you, engineering you to go and fight against people who are Ambazonians and who are Ambazonians, who are sworn to be Ambazonians. I don't want to go into the details of this issue, but I know my statement, they touch some certain hearts, black hearts. And the irony about this whole thing, that said those people, they come for inside America here, they claim citizenship for inside America here, but they feel like, say, they sit above those where they come back home from Ambazonia, trying to make a life while fighting to have their country called Ambazonia, while fighting to make their country safe called Ambazonia. I'll not be one of those people the way you will blindfold me with American citizenship, thinking that I will drop Ambazonia because I have American citizenship, or you'll blindfold me with American jobs, thinking that I will drop Ambazonia because I have American jobs. No, I'm a man of principles. I have my roots. I know where I come from. You know where you came from. And if you abandon your roots, don't think others will abandon theirs. It will not happen with Tapang Tanku in the 21st century. Never. When I think, say when he fights Tapang Aibo for silence his voice, it will never work. And I don't tell you, I don't win every single thing that has been brought against me. Everything. And all of them victorious 100% in my favor. I know some of you will understand what I'm trying to explain. Some of you will clearly understand what I'm trying to explain. But I want to thank God Almighty for giving me the strength to take care of my son for the last 1 year, 247, being the father, being the mother, being the brother, being the sister, being the everything, consistently me alone for this America here. And I will continue to do my job as the father, and I will continue to fight for my Ambazonia as the fighter who wants democratic rights rolled out in Ambazonia, who wants freedom of speech rolled out in Ambazonia, who wants the right to self-determination pushed out in Ambazonia. I don't take favor from anybody, and I will not compromise my integrity for anybody. If La Republique don't pay anybody, may they can't fight Tapang, including those whom you trust. Tell La Republique, say Tapang Aibo, the God where he born ye is greater than the God will be in the world. I want to insist. The people of Ambazonia, I owe you my love and loyalty. If you think, say if you pull the Ambazonia string on Tapang Aibo Tanko, I will beat you not only in court, but I'll beat you even in heaven. For proof, say, my heart is be clean, I go there for heaven, you go there for hellfire. I'd already shown a paper on earth. The time we'll go for heaven, we'll see who will there heaven and who will there hellfire. I want to make it be clear. When I not think, say we stand for here, they talk Ambazonia. When they shidon, they do baba things there in America. When I feel say Ambazonia be violent. Ambazonia has never advocated for violence. They have advocated for self-defense. And that is why we call it the Ambazonia Defense Forces. Defense. That means we are Ambazonians. We defend ourselves and we are a force to reckon with. Don't think you can pull Tapang Ivo down. You will never succeed. Even they bring the 10 of you, the advisors. And I thank God because my victory shames your advisors. My victory continues to shame your advisors. Whoever advises you to fight Tapang Ivo Tanku, tell that person, say your level of knowledge is not equal to half of the IQ of Tapang Ivo Tanku. And I thank God so in America here, where the system be just, fair, and equal. Where the system it be very just, very fair. You don't bribe, you don't coerce, you don't corrupt, and there is no tribalism, there is no racial issue. It is very fair. I hope you welcome and you swallow the outcome. Ambazonians, I want to make this particularly clear for my intro. I know a lot of people, they try to ask 1 or 2 questions there for background as to what is happening. But I want to let one know, say, the victory is very, very clear on my part. And I thank God and I thank everyone who don't stand by me, including the Ambazonia Defense Forces. Make this also known to the people of Ambazonia. All of we would fight for Ambazonia, including 1, Eric Tato, 2, Mark Barata, 3, Ayabacho Lucas, 4, you call the names, all of we, Sheikh Kavi Womilim, Wali on the move, we all get picking them. That means say we picking way was sperm and egg ibonam. We all get children, whether 1 or 2 or 3. And those children, we are caring for those children. Those children are Ambazonians by Papa heritage, although they born them for America, for Norway, for Europe. They are Ambazonians by Papa heritage. And it doesn't make us violent towards those children, because they are our children. We love them, we grew them up, we nurture them, and we are training them as per the African culture of respect, of being non-violent. If you sit down, you feel, say if you use, if you pull blocks from left to right for fight people where they get their picking them, where they chop banana for get picking, you feel, say if you pull the block for fight them, it will waste your time. I respect everybody will get picking. But when your respect it transgress another person you respect when you picking, then I think you have a problem in the head. Ambazonians and the ordinary Ambazonian man, papa, mommy, sister, is full of respect. And they been a person where it not be violent. And we stand on one principle. From now to thy kingdom come, we will continue and forever fight to get independence. And I mean fight to get independence. All countries in the world fought to have independence. They fought to have independence. No country was served with independence. All of them fought. We are fighting for independence. We are using non-violence means. We are using pacific measures, pacific strategies to fight for our independence. We are defending ourselves. The people who are currently in Ambazonia are illegal. The La République du Cameroon then left from their country, came into our country, raped our resources, looted our resources, killed our women and children, burnt down villages, and you expect us to sit quiet because we sit in America, in Europe, enjoying Western life, enjoying Western jobs. You expect us to sit quiet amid the atrocities caused by La République du Cameroon in our birthland. You expect us to sit quiet. When we speak out, you say we are violent. When we sit quiet, it means we are part of the injustice. No. Make this clear. If I were you, Ambazonians, I will start arming every civilian on ground zero. Because the world has turned its blind eye on Ambazonia. And there is no way you will evolve without defending yourselves. The United States Senate has rolled out a resolution trying to push it in the throat of Joe Biden that this must stop. Of course, we support what the US Senate has said. Like other international instruments, actors, non-international governmental organizations, they have all rolled out strategies, instruments to stop what is happening in Ambazonia and give Ambazonians an ear. That is exactly what we're looking for. But La République du Cameroon continues on its killing spree. For 5 years, they thought it's going to be a walk in the park. They have successfully understood that we have balanced power and we have balanced threat. They know for sure Ambazonia is not that baby in 2016. And increasingly, as we go across the years into the future, Ambazonia will become even more powerful than La République du Cameroon. It is an unwinnable misadventure for La République to think they could step into Ambazonia and achieve what they want to achieve. It will be an unwinnable misadventure. Ambazonians, I want to thank all these people the way they did for inside Ambazonia Defense Forces, particularly the generals for inside Ground Zero. Those generals then for over the years, they don't sacrifice their lives, sacrifice every single thing of their lives. Where they continuously give them money, but then they take the money for run going to Nigeria, for run going to Ghana. Then they take the money for see how they invest that money for fight against La République du Cameroon military terrorism. And I want to thank them for staying in Ambazonia, for push back La République du Cameroon and for defend our women and children. It is implosive, it is impressive, and it is very plausible. I want to thank all those people them where they never conto, they don't send their hand inside their pocket, move and put them for ground. Move and put them. Ivo, 1,000, this one, any money donate. When it comes to rallying around the flag, what they call rally around the flag effect, when it comes to rallying against a common threat, make all we be very collaborative. One of the things that we don't make Ambazonians succeed till today, now the unity way there among us, even if we get one or two confusion from left to right. That unity don't push La République back. That unity don't make all these Nkonda titles, Paddy, Thief, Cigarette Asanga, and a couple of them, all very shameful. Nsala the thief, all very, very worried, all very, very sad. Because we have always rallied as a team, we have always defeated the enemy as a team. I know some of you want to put up a scam against Tapang, trying to engineer scam last year in the last phase of last year against Tapang Ivotanko. When I scratch when I head now as when I watch me, because I don't emerge victorious when I don't emerge the losers. And I tell you, if we not continue to play this game, I will keep having more money from Una. When I need the year 12, God has always blessed me from birth till today. And God has always blessed Ambazonians and the true Ambazonians from birth till today. The real Ambazonians have never ever lost a battle nor lost a war. They have always emerged victorious. We are all Ambazonians. We all came from a country called Ambazonia, and we shall forever remain Ambazonians. Don't think your intimidation, your hate speech will nip us in the bud, will make some of us back down. Never, ever in the history of human conflict shall any Ambazonian surrender to so few a people. Don't think you can intimidate, you can coerce, you can twist the knife in the wound of the Ambazonian people and they will back down. We shall never ever back down. We are die-hearted Ambazonians. Call us as being in a cult. Yes, we are in a cult. The cult of democracy, the cult of the rule of law, the cult of fighting for freedom. of liberating our homeland, of defending our women and children. We're in that court. And ironically, some of you are all in active military duty across other countries in the world, fighting for other countries, to defend other countries in their military in the world. And you are accusing Ambazonians of being so violent, or whatever you call terrorism. So Ambazonians don't have a right to defend their country. It's only you who has a right to defend the country where you claim you are a citizen. Norwegian citizen, British citizen, Japanese citizen, a Belgian citizen. You have the right to defend that country in their own military, being an active service member. But you think we Ambazonians don't have the right to defend our own selves in our own military? The Ambazonia Defense Forces, consider it the quasi-military, but we have a right to defend at least our women and children, forming our own vigilante groups, because the international community has turned a blind eye on the people of Ambazonia. Stupid. I believe maybe the US government has to revisit, or other governments in the world have to revisit, in my own personal opinion, how some of us came to the United States, or some of us came to Germany or Japan or any country which you want to cite. I believe we have to start looking at how we came to this country, because apparently those who never ever expected to come to America by the sheer stroke of luck have turned to be more Americanized than some of us who prepared academically to win scholarships, to develop the world, and not only America. To develop the world. That's why we started working for the United Nations even before we ever saw the four walls of any Western country. That is why we started working for the United States Agency for International Development in Liberia, fighting for a global pandemic worse than coronavirus called Ebola. That is why we started corresponding even for the international news media called CNN, without ever seeing the four corners of the United States, because we were already thinking as global citizens and not as local citizens. When you come here or go to Europe or stay in Britain, don't think you're more British than the British. Don't think you're more American than the Americans. Don't think you're more Belgian than the Belgians. Think as a global citizen. Be concerned about the conflicts happening elsewhere in the world, and how people who are parties to those conflicts feel being part of that conflict. If you have lost your conscience being an Ambazonian because you suddenly find yourself in another country, know that some people will never ever lose their consciences, because they are part of Ambazonian. Their DNA, their deoxyribonucleic acid, their ribonucleic acid, their RNA is part of Ambazonia. Don't think you can wash the DNA of those people away simply because you have a loud mouth, thinking because you are more American than Americans, thinking because you are more favored than Americans themselves. It will not work. And I want to remind you one more time, those Western countries you find yourself in are more civilized, are more honest, are more non-biased, are more fair in the way they look objectively at things. Amazonians, I want to make this also known to all the people of Ambazonia. The biggest achievement we don't achieve last year, 2020, with the guns we bought, was Tapang Tanku, the spokesman. And I want to tell you now, I will come back as spokesman of ADF. In fact, as of today, I call myself spokesman of the ADF. Because now she don't quiet. When I see and say, oh, revolution, they go for back, they go for front, they waka waka, they shake. I don't come back to my position. I want to tell you before I announce them again, as the spokesman of the ADF, the Ambazonia Defense Forces. The leading defense group for the whole of West Africa defending democracy in a country fighting for independence is Ambazonia Defense Forces. Campaigns for raise money for the ADF have to be very effective as of this year 2021. Everybody has to sit on the foot, donate money, because we end this thing once and for all for La Republic. La Republic don't take una all play game, play jumbo. They call una voices in the bushes. If bushes get plural, if boys get plural, they call una. You ridicule all una for ground. Una the shit on the let ton. La Republic they arm themselves. Look at what happened in Boya, the African Cup of Nations. It'd be very sad. Say African Cup of Nations can't pass for una front. Una the shit on all una know. Now only for call. Oh, president! I have a president here. I have a president there. Look, that president don't end. That president una mami pima it don't end. President it don't end. I don't want to hear that word president gave for my mop. All those Prince Jacob with their brown 73 teeth. That homosexual way there for Germany where they call and say non-chop sperm chop where they chop sperms. All una pack fine for this revolution. Everyone just pack for corner road. All that una games when I don't play them, derailing people, scamming for your bosses in Maryland, it ends. And I want to tell una, when I go back to Facebook, when they look for alternatives for come back, we not get page again with Facebook with the parasite. Mark Barata no get page. Tato they don't start kicking out. What day when I say when they come back as activists, Mark Barata don't talk about background. Tato Eric will don't talk about background. And this 2021 it will be a deadly year for La Republique du Cameroon military terrorists. If you support La Republique du Cameroon military terrorists, we'll consider you as an active combatant. And we'll deal with you as such. So for this reason, the following people are hereby banned in Ambazonia. 1. Mola Moja. If we catch Moja, if he get horns, make it pass for inside Northern Zone. If he get horns, make it go stand for Northern Zone, say, nah, me this are there for Batibo. If he get mommy pima horns, Moja, he go see wonders. Moja, that terrorist, where they work for inside La Republique du Cameroon military terrorism. And I want to give a particular spot for Moja, may go stand, make video. Moja, I challenge you for go for Market Square for Kumba. And for go for Market Square for Manfi, go do video for Wednesday next week for 12 p.m. Go and no carry military. Just go as you feel say you get military powers, you get traditional powers. Just go for 12 p.m. That means say for afternoon. Go do video. Say Tapang and I mean this are there for Kumba Market Square. The next day, Thursday, you go to inside Manfi Market Square. 12 p.m. If you come back, when something will happen for you, coming bastard. Because we don't shit on for you, we don't take we all for a ride. Ambazonia, not be a place where we can promote terrorism. Ambazonia will never ever accept terrorism in any form, shape, nor structure. If you feel say you get traditional powers, pass some of we, begin for Fonchimbi, go for Kumba. Next Wednesday, that means say the next 3 days. Go stand for Kumba Market Square for 12 p.m. You make that noise. Me no soldier, they know no Cameroon be the day. None of them. Just time you want things you get powers. You come back, you can ask me whether Tapang Ivo it pass you or even a small picking. Do the same thing for Manfe, you come back. That's just one person who don't ban them. Number 2, Ngala Gerard. At the corner police for line up when I hear them. Ngala Gerard. I tell you, if you know the name Ngala Gerard, when I tell Ngala Gerard, may he go stand for Mamena for Market Square. I will give you own time. Make our boys they prepare for Moja first. I'll give Ngala Gerard own time. My next video I will announce the own time when our boys they don't be ready for take their action for arrest those terrorists. Make Ngala Gerard, you go stand to for Market Square, make video. We know La Republic terrorists, no day. Then we will see them. Whether who pass who for inside Amba. We go down, she don't quiet. She don't quiet. They continue for support Cameroonese inside Ambazonia. Number 3 person we want to put them for list. Number 3, And it be very important. Nkonda Titus. Nkonda Titus. I don't hear you make a lot of videos. You hide your face. They say we don't know you. If truly we don't know you, then why the person would ever put the picture for outside where they don't write Nkonda for your name, where they inside British military? Why you never openly can talk? Say no, please, when I put the wrong person in face. No. Now you done Nkonda Titus. I challenge you to make video show your face. Because we don't know you. Every time we go Cameroon, you hide the height. You want cross enter for inside Amba, you hide. You hide for inside Amoka because all man don't know you. The earlier I start show your face for outside, the better for you for 2021. Nkonda Titus. As I talk to you, then I yesterday they call you my country. But your name is Nkonda Titus. Nkonda Titus again. Nkonda Titus. I talk for you. Tapang Ivory don't come back. The one at 2021. I know one at the and when they say 2021 at 2020 warning. 2020 warning. If I hear man, you know, respect Ambazonia. You curse Amba. You curse we. Sometimes we'll pardon you. But if you want to introduce terrorism for inside Amba, we'll not pardon you. Terrorism is a treasonable offense, punishable by a death penalty for inside Amba. I see some of una. When I don't turn for being more Americans than other Americans. Oh, Joe Biden. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, Joe Biden. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, we are supporting Joe Biden. The same una go on pages. Any man want to talk say no, I'm an Ambazonian. I'm not the brother Ambazonian. I'm not the brother. But Joe Biden, una mob the pass for the pass Donald Trump. Oh, Donald Trump, he's a very racist man. He's a very terrorist man. Donald Trump pass, he be terrorist and racist pass Bobia Bartholomew being wonderful for neighboring Cameroon. Donald Trump, he own a sweet una for more pass. But person they way they can't kill una families for instance Amba. Una need talk that one. But when it comes to Donald Trump, that one sweet for una more pass. Oh, Donald Trump, hey, I've never seen an evil man like this. What has Donald Trump done? Has he killed even any citizen for America? Donald Trump never commit some crime for the whole America. But probably that openly the said military they can't shoot at civilians, women and children. And you are still having the guts to say you are a Cameroonian. Even Americans themselves, they say they are ashamed of being Americans because of Donald Trump. You are happy of being a Cameroonian because of Pobia Bartholomew being Vondo. This is the hypocrisy. When I see him, it vexes me past anything. What? I want to just put Cameroon. I don't ask this thing of Google. Google, give me the market price. How much does Cameroon cost for me to buy? Because I want to buy Cameroon. I don't know whether I'm going to buy now the debt or I'm going to buy now the profit. The country no get profit. Country will not get profit. How much does Cameroon cost for me to buy? Because I want to buy Cameroon. Anybody if buy Cameroon. No me. I never see country no get profit. Country get maximum debt. Maximum, the debt is exponential. Very maximum debt. I should say you put Cameroon on market now and say how much you be. It gives one to give 100,000, so I don't want to give 1 million. And you call yourself sitting in the country. Donald Trump, Americans, they tell, oh no, I'm ashamed of being American anymore. I'm so ashamed. The democracy has been ruined. And we did not even kill anybody for this America. They have not even killed anybody. None. And for the whole, I thought it's true because go for some people their pages, even for their WhatsApp status, even especially girls. Then you know whoever knows that those girls love politics more than you. You know whoever knows that those girls were more politicians than you. Oh, Donald Trump, Biden, Donald Trump, Biden, Donald Trump, Biden, Donald Trump, Biden. Ha! They call Ambazonia for their corner. No, I'm not for that thing here. I'm not for that thing here. So which one you did? No, I've been a Cameroonian here. I've been a Cameroonian, and you are supporting Paul Biya, the terrorist, the thief. You should be ashamed of being a Cameroonian. Ashamed. I don't know how you really feel for being Cameroonian. How do you feel for sleep for 1 night, wake up for morning time, say you're a Cameroonian? How do you even feel? How do you even feel of being a Cameroonian? Say you imagine say you sleep for morning time, wake up, I'm a Cameroonian. When you have colleagues that ask you for streets, which country are you from? You call Cameroon. Ambazonians, I want to make this very clear. And I want to show you some video. Una bear with me, may I cast this video on a screen for you. Mona see photos. Make I cast this video for a screen. Make una see the video. I want to put them for here. Make everybody watch this particular video. It'll come up.
Jordan is worth $1 million. What's the name of the fictional country in the movie Black Panther?
I have never seen Black Panther.
Oh, how dare you?
Oh no.
It's so good. You all right? You now.
And the fictional country.
That's right.
Would probably be Ambazonia.
No.
How's that?
No. Okay. It's Michael B. Jordan is worth $1 million. What's the name of the fictional country in the movie Black Panther?
I have never seen Black Panther.
Oh, how dare you?
Oh no.
It's so good. You all right? You now.
And the fictional country.
That's right.
Would probably be Ambazonia.
No.
How's that?
No. Okay. It's Michael B. Jordan is worth $1 million. What's the name of the fictional country in the movie Black Panther?
I have never seen Black Panther.
Oh, how dare you?
Oh no.
It's so good. You all right? You now.
And the fictional country.
That's right.
Would probably be Ambazonia.
No.
How's that?
No. Okay. It's
Ambazonians, I put this one make una see for yourself say Ambazonia they don't progress, they don't go far. For every level, Ambazonians they don't go very far. Ambazonians they don't go very far at every place, at every point in time. I go put the second one make una see for yourself. Even Americans themselves, they know the word Ambazonia. Yes, when people say a fictional country. But the good thing about Black Panthers, I say everybody like Black Panthers. And everybody like that country. So beautiful called Wakanda. So if white man, woman, forget name for Wakanda, the most beautiful imaginable country in the Black Panthers. We the bestseller last year, that movie. Everybody beloved Black Panthers. They want to go for the Wakanda. They say, is it real? Is it real? Is it real? I want to go to Wakanda. And then why is that they confuse Wakanda and Ambazonia? What does it tell you? So that they even call Ambazonia for international realm. What does it tell you? They don't even call us Cameroon because Cameroon is no longer a country. They call her Ambazonia. Ambazonians, they earlier wake up and know say people they love una, they better for una. I mean, even expecting sometimes they'll call Nigeria or they'll call Egypt. They call na Ambazonia. Somebody challenged me the other day, tell me, say, oh, Ivo. Somebody challenged me the other day, tell me, say, oh, Ivo. Excuse me, Ambazonia there for world map. Ambazonia not there for world map. Ambazonia there for world map. You see the map of Ambazonia there for this, so under the buttocks for neighboring La Republic du Cameroon. That is Ambazonia. The earlier we understand, say, we feel win La Republic du Cameroon with an easy strategy, the better for us. We'll be first start by taking out Dios, SDOs. Right now, no Dion one passes Amba. When they call Amba, say, hey, no, me, first time Enam. People that they pass Enam now, so that they celebrate. Oh, je suis Enam graduate. I am Enam. Right now, they put person may go write Enam exam. It is fear said they will post it for inside Ambazonia. That is part of victory. That is what we call balance of threat. By Stephen Ward, the political scientist. He wrote out what is known as balance of threat. Balance of power by Hans Morgenthau. Balance of threat. Stephen Ward. Ambazonians make a tell one like this. The earlier we know, so the only thing we get for this world till thy kingdom come. Now for defend ourselves. Una arm una women and children. Give them the guns, pump the money for the purchase of guns, bullets, and explosives to defend your women and children. Don't be violent. We don't encourage violence in any shape or form. The mere fact, say the United States of America rolled out 7,000 plus military soldiers, National Guards at Capitol, with guns, well armed, was to defend, was to protect democracy. Ambazonians, we have to roll out more than 7,000 Ambazonia defense forces on the streets of Ambazonia to defend our democracy, to defend our human rights, to defend our human dignity, to defend our national pride and territorial integrity. That is the US government teaching you how to defend democracy by rolling out plus 7,000 National Guards. And we are here, we don't even have one on the streets of Ambazonia. We are ashamed to call ourselves being part of the Ambazonia Defense Forces. What is truly the problem with some of us Ambazonians? What is our problem? The earlier we stand up for understand, so now only guns and bullets we take out La République du Cameroon, the better for we. That's the only thing we have to stand up to understand. Only guns and bullets. Till the United States Senate puts into action their resolution. Don't wait. The world is built on a self-help system. Any man for himself. It's a self-help system. The stronger states will survive, the weaker ones will be extinct, and the emerging ones will be crushed. You don't want to be an emerging state that will be crushed. We are emerging. So the earlier you build your power, maximize power and security, the better for you. Yet, a great leader, the best of all leaders we have had in the entire Ambazonian generation, Dr. Ayabacho Lucas, pulls out a plan to raise 1 billion francs CFA. And you guys are all running your mouths, running down the project. The easiest thing, I will still insist, the easiest thing to achieve in Ambazonia is independence. Very easy than taking a bus from Douala to Yaoundé. But it's because some of us, we have put ourselves in a situation of losing, jealousy, hatred, that we run away from the solution to get into more problems. Ask yourself, ever since Sakosta thief, nobody used to get some people there they support you. Ever since Sakosta thief, everybody knows that thief. You still get people there they support you. Because the true Ambazonians, they hate the fact that somebody they win and they want to join the winning team. They always like to join the losing team. Just because they are jealous of progress. They are jealous that their brothers are progressing. That is why even the United States of America itself, job they come up with a company, Ambazonian man, she don't know see some person there for land and for Maryland when need job. You prefer go get from Spanish man. Now when Indians they can't sweep all jobs for this company, for this country. They appoint Kamala Harris. You see the way Indians they come back, they don't return back their H-1B visa. Indians are so happy because Kamala Harris there for vice president. But if now Ambazonian or normal neighboring Cameroonian when they put you in that position, you know go help your country. That thing is in the DNA. Why can we not be helpful towards one another for our own growth? I say the easiest thing to achieve is independence of Ambazonia. Very easy. The day we go open our eyes, we'll realize this one is too late. You, as of this moment, name me one person will he be competent enough for lead the Ambazonia revolution apart from Dr. Ayabacho Lucas? One. None. There is none even rivaling Dr. Ayabacho Lucas. Yet, the Ambazonians, no one rally around this man for put him up, for make sure that he has the guns, he has the weapons, he has the explosives, he has this. They don't want to rally because of jealousy, of hatred, of anger, of being so vicious. That is the problem with us who don't want to grow, who don't want to accept bitter reality. Ambazonians, would switch to another network as we realize and say Facebook don't block we. Would find other alternatives for express our voices, for reach out to our people of Ambazonia. I don't know that Parley go come back, but right now we're not doing for WhatsApp, we're doing for Telegram. We encourage everybody, especially those for Ground Zero, when I download Telegram for my phone. Me, I get Telegram here for my phone. When I fit download Telegram for my phone, when I go see Telegram, a Telegram app that. When I download Telegram for my phone, I will see Telegram. Everybody there for Telegram. So please, the television. Everybody I encourage una because we build our platforms now on Telegram. And we would give our instructions for Telegram. La Republic du Cameroon, their Chinese network not hack into Telegram anymore. So we encourage everybody. Please, Facebook don't already buy WhatsApp and your security not be safe. They don't already ban we don't even get page again for Facebook. That means they will not give a page. We already banned. We already accept the fate. We don't even get page. Please, at the back una, we don't get an alternative platform. Everybody just download Telegram for your phone. Telegram. Once you download Telegram, we will show now how we go the instructions for rally, for build a group for inside Telegram. We're going to give instructions for ground zero. Instructions will be non-violent. That means a pacific instructions on how to secure their women and children. So Ambazonians, this be particularly very important. On the ending note, I want to take time for thank una for this 30-minute or so broadcast. I want to take time for thank everybody where they don't participate, especially those that where they don't know say this page Tapang I will go to use them for the come live for ABN TV. They also try to suppress this page. As we know, they don't suppress them very badly. Even new incoming people cannot come. So we will still find other alternatives for switch to other networks. So but I want to tell you, I say for now we deal with what we have. We look for other alternatives, therefore go towards places like Telegram. Will be very free for us for express our views and for rally, for fight for our democracy, for fight for the rule of law, for fight for democratic accountability. Lastly, I want to also make everybody understand, say there will be a series of fundraising campaigns for the ADF this year. Una sabi say the only transparent group we never ever thief money for anybody in the ADF. The only leader we never ever see you wearing new coat na Yabacho Lucas. The only man we no man no get evidence he don't thief money na Yabacho. Please, at the back all una. This time no be time for we for hate to our brothers and sisters. This time no be time for we for hate. Because say you know they're on the winning team. May always come under Dr. Ayabacho Lucas. Come under the ADF. Surrender your wallet to the ADF. Surrender your shadow to the ADF. And you will have an Ambazonia. We already come closer to the finish line. La Republic du Cameroon the waka the fear na fear. This is the only time to finish the elephant while it's down. Before that elephant we come back. Ambazonians will not succeed. But I want to take time for thank una. I wish you a happy Sunday. May God bless all una. Stay safe. Bye-bye.